gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee. I am your host, Payson the Cinemaster Johnson, and we have an exciting match in our singles division. Amaru Moses, a semifinalist in our singles tournament, is back once again, and he is facing a top-tier contender, former singles champion, Kirk Kowalkowski. Last time we saw Rue, he went out in the singles tournament against Robert and Anthony. Last time we saw Kirk, it was in the title match where he lost the belt to you, my host, Dylan Van Thine. On the desk with me is Dylan Van Thine. This is going to be an exciting match. How are you feeling about tonight's match?
Yeah, I think this is a very exciting one. I think we saw these two play earlier this year in the teams division, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. Obviously, Kirk has shown this season that he's been playing obviously I think the best he's ever been playing. Obviously, he won a title earlier this year. Very impressive stuff there. And Amaru held the title earlier this year, won it last year in teams division. So obviously they're both championship caliber players, obviously. And I think this is very evenly matched. So I'm excited to see how it goes.
Absolutely. I say we start right with pre-match interviews, starting with our first competitor tonight, Kirk. Kirk, this has already been a very successful season for you thus far. You won the singles belt. You have a very exciting new team with Avanti Brothers, with Cameron Redshaw. How are you feeling going into this match against Amaru to hopefully get some momentum again in singles?
I feel good. Like you said, I've called the shot this year. I feel good about it. Feel like I'm playing with house money at this point. I don't feel like I need anything to prove anything, but obviously I want to go on and kind of get back to the heights I was at earlier this year. Rue, I never make it a secret what a big fan I am of him. I'm very happy to see the success he's been having. Just got to put it on a temporary pause tonight to kind of get back to where I want to be.
Absolutely. I'm super excited for that. Speaking of that person you want to put a temporary pause to, Amaru Moses, I'm guessing he probably is going to let you pause that so willfully. Amaru, this has been a pretty successful season for you thus far. You are just quietly one of our most dominant players in this league. How are you feeling going up against a player like Kirk tonight?
I was going to go the whole what the hell am I doing here route, and then you kindly reminded me, sir, in the chat that I am ranked number 4. So fuck it. I'm good at this. Yay. I do love playing Kirk or being on call with Kirk. He is also one of my favorite people. Been around since I've been around for a long time, back to Full Metal days and stuff, one of the first guys I met. So it's always a good time. There is still a little bit like I'm playing Kirk, what the hell? But you know what? I feel like I can win. So I'm hoping I do get that win and keep that going. I will say I'm a hella far behind in my YouTube watching. So when I found out Kirk won and this motherfucker came right in and took it from him, I was like, shit. Come on, give the man some time. But you know what?
If I would have known, okay. It would have been in the same video. I might not have done it.
That was my only solace. I was like, it had to have given him a little time, real time, to enjoy it, hopefully. But anyway, I'm going to pause that, love, because I would like to get up there myself. We'll see which one of us is able to continue our own journeys this year. It's going to be fun.
Look, well, we call Dylan the scumbag for a reason, but what a good-looking and smart scumbag he is. Round 1 is going to work like this. Commanders will have 8 questions in 8 general movie categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers on their board, after which I'll say pens down, and they will reveal their answers. I'll answer all 8 questions right. You will receive a bonus question. Competitors receive 3 repeats and 1 challenge that they can use throughout the duration of the match. Competitors, any questions before we head into round number 1?
Nope.
Great, then your first question will be coming to you in the category of the 2010s. Quvenzhané Wallis plays the titular character in what 2010s film based upon a musical?
I will say I'm a bit bummed that Mark isn't here to pronounce that name, but it is what it is.
Look, birthday boy deserves to celebrate.
It's true. Happy birthday, Mark.
For real.
It's going to come out months after his birthday, but still.
Honestly, we love Mark here at Multiplex.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kirk will go to you.
Annie.
And we'll go to Amaru.
I had to stop my brain 5 times from saying Hall. Annie.
Annie is correct. That would be a wild.
Your next question will come in the category of mystery/thriller. In See How They Run, the first murder takes place at what type of location?
Oh, okay. You know what? There's a joke that probably politically incorrect, but I'm going to go for it. If Quvenzhané Wallace played the titular character in Annie Hall, would that make that movie better or worse?
When's that countdown coming?
4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Amaru will go to you.
Said a theater.
And we'll go to Kirk.
I also said theater.
Theater is correct. Both players hitting that. Both spelling it the American way. Interesting. Your next question will come to category scores and soundtracks. The Trolley Song and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas are songs that appear in what 1940s movie?
I mean, they are both American, so
yeah,
it makes sense.
They,
Unless that was just a shot at me.
Oh, no. Honestly, it wasn't even. I tend to spell theater with the R-E. It just feels right to me. I can't tell.
That's how I do it, too. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kirk will go to you.
Meet me in St. Louis.
And we will go to Amaru.
Said Miracle on 34th Street.
Meet Me in St. Louis is correct. So Kirk hitting that.
So your next question will come in the category of comic book movies. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, what singer was performing at the nightclub when the turtles crash it near the end of the movie?
American Masterpiece. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
I was about to say, haven't you used this movie as like a deep cut film?
I have. I genuinely adore this horrible, stupid movie so much. It's not. I love it with every fiber of my being. 5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. Ninja Turtles 3 is genuinely painful to watch, though. Amaru will go to you.
The fact that you call singer is a lot.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up. You're lagging a bit. Oh, there you go. That's it.
Kirk will go to you.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice is correct.
Just in case you didn't hear me, the fact that you called this man a singer is ridiculous.
That is fair. All right. Your internet connection seems okay on my end, Amaru. As we head to your 5th question in the category of crime. Memories of Murder primarily takes place in what decade?
Payson, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry
You gave
about?
me this movie as a Secret Santa film. We're filming this in July, and I still haven't seen it, so I'm really sorry.
You damn Canadians that refuse to play ball with Secret Santa. You and Jack.
No, I like doing it. It's just I always get side. I don't know what it is. I'm bad at watching movies. Okay.
You will disappoint me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You would genuinely love it as well. Kirk will go to you.
I know.
I have a bad feeling this is what I'm going to look back on and be like, why did I miss this? 1980s?
And we'll go to Amaru.
I don't know if I want him to make this or not. 1980s.
You're not going to look back on it poorly, Kirk, because the 1980s is correct.
All right.
Your next question will come in the category of recent releases. Who voices Nala in Mufasa, The Lion King? Oh, yeah, this is a movie that exists.
Yeah. I still remember when I sent you the photo, and I was like, yo, isn't this so cool? And you were like, whoa, a lion. One of my favorite reactions ever. 5,
Man, I'm funny.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. You are. Amaru will go to you.
I only needed her first name, but Beyonce knows.
And we'll go to Kirk.
Is it Beyonce?
Beyonce is correct. We did only need her first name. Yes.
But we will accept Beyonce Knowles.
Yeah, we will accept Beyonce. That would be wild if we didn't. Your next question, category Westerns. In what 1960s Western does the main character become a U.S. Senator after supposedly killing the main villain in a gunfight? Wouldn't that be wild if the answer to a question was like Madonna, and someone answered Madonna, and we were like, we needed her last name. Sorry about that.
Needed Madonna Johnson. Sorry.
Madonna, is that her last name?
Totally.
Could I trace my lineage back to Madonna's? That's how it totally works, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm technically a part of the Anawayi family. Kirk,
There
will
you
go
go.
to you.
The man who shot Liberty Valance.
And we will go to Amaru.
Said how the West was won.
The man who shot Liberty Valance is correct. So Kirk extending that lead there.
So your final question will come in the category of the 1980s. Your question? Trading Places takes place primarily in what city?
And we should mention this. If Kirk does hit this question, he does have a perfect round.
Mm-hmm. And
I
also,
have to say it.
Liberty Valance.
Liberty Valance? I'm getting
Wait a
started.
minute.
Oh! 5, 4, 2, 1. Hands down. Amaru will go to you.
Philly.
And we will go to Kirk.
Philadelphia.
For the perfect round, Philadelphia is correct. All right, so with that, Kirk has the perfect round. So, Kirk, this bonus question will be going to you and only to you. What kind of animal does Ace make a mechanical version of? I'm going to start again. What kind of animal does Ace make a mechanical version of as a disguise that he forgot to add a cooling system to in Ace Ventura When Nature Calls?
I think I remember him coming out of the ass of a rhinoceros.
A very funny scene. Rhino is correct.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
For the true perfect round. All right, so Dylan, with that, I have the score at Kirk 9, Amaru 5. Is that what you have?
I have 9-6.
It's 6.
9-6. I forgot to add that total when I was coming back, but yeah, 9-6, Kirk. But anything happens, we move to round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Players will spin the wheel and receive 5 questions. Whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. Check on the multiple choice, and he values that question down to 1 point. They don't like what they spin for their first spin. They are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. Be on the lookout because stealing is involved in this round. The categories that your competitors can spin tonight are pre-1996 Al Pacino, which is Kirk's strength, DCEU, which is Amaru's strength, as well as the general categories of crime. As I pull up my wheel, comic book movies, 2000s, music, family, musicals, and those are the categories. Kirk, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I think, has the wheel been primed?
Yes.
Cody, has the wheel been primed?
Yeah, that looks like a primed wheel.
All right, then I will spin second.
All right. Then, Amaru, this will be your first spin. You land in the category of crime. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Can you show me the categories again, please?
Absolutely.
No, I'll spin again, please.
All right, spinning again. You must keep whatever you land on for the second spin. You land on the category of family. Cool. All right, Dylan, why don't you give Amaru his questions in the category of family?
Sure thing. Your first question in the category of family. In Paddington 2, the treasure being hunted is hidden inside of what?
Why have I not watched this fucking film yet? I watched the other two. I haven't watched probably the best one. What the hell am I doing? Multiple choice.
Your options are A, a bookshelf, B, a statue, C, a jam shop, or D, an organ.
I'm going to say a statue.
That is incorrect. Kirk for the 1 point steal. Is it A, bookshelf, B, statue, C, jam shop, or D, organ?
I think it's an organ.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. Your second question. What is the name of the candy that Slugworth tells the children to take from the factory in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Sorry, can we just get both hands on screen there? Your one hand's a bit low there. Okay, you're good.
Everlasting Gobstoppers.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What 90s family film features performances by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Tony Danza, and Christopher Lloyd?
Angels in the Outfield.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in this category. In Kiki's Delivery Service, the title character is asked to deliver a stuffed version of what animal to a customer's nephew?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, dog, B, bird, C, fish, or D, cat.
I'm going to go fish.
It's unfortunately incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, dog, B, bird, C, fish, or D, cat?
I know they play a part in this movie. I'm going to say cat.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Second time. Beautiful.
All right, so your final question in this category. Who directed The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Gary Marshall, B, John Turteltaub, C, Chris Columbus, or D, Stephen Herrick.
Oh, crap. Both.
Shit. 4, 3.
Repeat the options, please.
All right, those are your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Gary Marshall, B, John Turteltaub, C, Chris Columbus, or D, Stephen Herrick?
I'm going to go Gary Marshall.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, good. He did do both.
All right, so after Dylan, I have Amaru getting a score up to 11, but Kirk with some skill also getting a score up to 11. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, so we will be bringing the wheel back in for Kirk's first spin.
There it is.
God.
All right, Kirk, this will be your first spin.
Fuck me.
96 Al Pacino. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right, keeping that. Had a feeling. I will be giving you your questions in the category 3, 1996 Al Pacino. Kirk, are you ready?
I am.
All right, your first question in category 3, 1996 Al Pacino. In Sea of Love, how does Detective Frank Keller believe the killer is choosing his victims?
Personal ads in newspapers.
We are going to accept that for 2 points. The answer we have is from a newspaper column.
Okay.
Yeah. Your second question. Who directed Bobby Deerfield?
Crap. Sidney Pollack.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. What crime did Johnny go to prison for in Frankie and Johnny?
Check forgery.
That is correct for 2 points.
We had fraud.
Your penultimate question in the category of pre-1996 Al Pacino. What is Virgil Salazzo's nickname in The Godfather?
The Turk.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category pre-1996 Al Pacino. What make of car do Frank and Charlie test drive in Scent of a Woman?
Ferrari.
And that is correct for a clean sweep of the category. So after that, Dylan, I have Kirk getting his score up to 21, Amaru remaining at 11. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, but anything happens to move to round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round, where the match competitors went back and forth drafting categories that will appear in this round. And now they will go back and forth once again drafting categories they would like to answer questions from. The categories that your competitors can draft tonight are, as I pull them up in the dock, as I go down to them, 1990s, sci-fi fantasy, crime, action-adventure, 1970s, recent releases, 1980s, and comic book movies. Your players will draft their categories right now. Your competitors have chosen their categories where you are behind. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
The question becomes, do I risk losing now on this category? Or like 4-pointer, there's no way I'm getting it. So 70s and hope I actually know this shit.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of 70s. And reminder, you do have to hit all 4 of these questions.
Yeah.
Your 1-pointer. The Last of Sheila is largely set on what type of transportation?
You broke up on the title?
Yeah, absolutely. Your 1-pointer in the category of 70s. The Last of Sheila is largely set on what type of transportation?
A ship.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, thank the goodness.
Yes, a mode of transportation. You are still behind. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
90s, please.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of 90s. Who directed The Truman Show?
Oh, I hate you all.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question,
1.
please.
All right, that is your first repeat in the category of 90s. Who directed The Truman Show? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat it again.
1. All right, that is your second repeat. The category of 90s. Who directed The Truman Show? Five, 4.
Peter Weir.
Correct for 2
What
points.
the fuck? What the hell just happened?
Dylan, I don't know if it was a guess or not, but he got there.
Yes! 100%.
Wow.
First, that does bring you to your 3-pointer. Amaru, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
Action adventure.
All right. Your 3-pointer in the category of action adventure. What agency did Joe used to work for in The Last Boy Scout?
Oh, man. Here comes another guess.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Last
1.
round, please.
All right, that is your final repeat in the category of action adventure. What agency did Joe used to work for in The Last Boy Scout?
I'm going to say the DEA.
And your winner, Kirk Kowalkowski. The answer we were looking for was Secret Service.
Oh,
Secret
yeah.
Service looking for. Dylan, There are a lot of things that we can talk about with this, but I think we got to start with the lead. For the first time in multiplex history, Kirk Kowalkowski has pitched a flawless game. Did not miss a question, did not go to multiple choice, and this is in no way calculated at all. It should be said, no repeats were used. Every steal was hit. Props to Amaru. Like, there are a lot of things you can say, but I think it needs to say Kirk not only just played a perfect game, he played a flawless game. Dylan, what are your thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, that was a statement that Kirk just made there. Because here's the thing, Amaru played great today. Like, he played really, really solid. Like, it's just like a 10-point deficit coming out of that. Like, 11 points is not one that typically gets you like that far behind, but it's a testament to how like well Kirk played today. Also worth noting, the 2-round points record is 21 points. And Kirk also tied that by scoring 21 points total in 2 rounds. So that's really, really impressive too. So just like you said, for all the reasons we mentioned, pretty nasty stuff from Kirk there. I feel bad for Rue because I mean, obviously we all love Rue and he's a fantastic competitor. So it's tough that, you know, it had to be him that went up against that. But we know he'll be back. He's a fantastic competitor. He's been at the top of the rankings for quite a while now. So I'm excited to see him back. But yeah, Kirk is looking terrifying. Like, yeah, just a record-shattering performance. So good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I say we start right with a post-bench review, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher tonight. Amaru, like Dylan said, you did not play a bad game at all. It just sucks when you're playing against someone that is not missing or is not even slipping in any instance. That Peter Weir pull is going to be one of my favorite moments tonight, where like I could very clearly tell that was a guess, but you could tell it on me and Dylan's face. It made for great TV. Yeah, I probably not feeling the greatest. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just watched Kirk play literally the perfect game. So I was hoping to go 10 for 10. You said Secret Service. I was like, yeah, he took a bullet and shit. Yeah. So I was hoping to, like, I don't know, make him like get a perfect game in round 3 for him. By doing that, that would have been nice. But I am very glad of the Peter Weir pull. That's what I'm happy about. What am I going to say? Again, the man played perfect in every aspect of the game. So, like, I'm not mad. I played well. He played amazing. I'm glad I was here live to witness it. I of course, wish it wasn't against me, but, like, maybe sometimes being in it is better than watching it because you're seeing it real time and you're just, like, in awe. So, props, Kirk. You definitely deserve it. I'm gonna take this as a win because who's in these matches?
Yeah, absolutely. So this does unfortunately bring an end to your 2025 season. When you do come back next year, is there anyone you would like to play?
He knows I'm calling him out again. Fucking Igor Kosick. Again, Igor Kosick. That's been it. It's been him. I mean, Will's down the road, but Igor is the first loss I've gotten. I want the man back. Give me that man.
You versus Igor would be a very fun match. I'm going to put you backstage, Amaru. Thank you so much. As we talk with our winner tonight, Kirk, you showed you are coming off clearly a little angry about the fact that you lost a title there because Rue genuinely had to feel vengeful there. Going into round 3, I was starting to realize midway through round 2, I was like, holy crud, we are in the midst of a perfect game. And as a host, I refuse to say anything about that because I don't want to jinx it. Was there a moment when you realized you were playing perfect and, like, did it set upon, or was it the moment when I said it, you were like, oh shit?
No, I did not realize until you guys said it. I didn't even think about it because I was really glad to get the perfect round 1 because I've had the true perfect because I've had a couple 8s this season. I never able to get that. I want to get the Homelander clip in my match, so I was happy to get that. But no, until you said that, I didn't realize. So yeah, first of all, let me say to Rue, played a great game. A lot of things went my way to make this happen. Obviously, I think it always does when someone plays this well. But he played great, and I did not feel great about my chances here because of just how hot Rue's been. So, like I said, I hate to see him like have to take a step back here. But the way he's been playing, he's going to bounce back from this instantly. But no, I think a big part of it is I'm just more comfortable now. Like I said, I don't have anything left to prove, so I don't have that monkey on my back. I don't have that stress, so I can play a lot more free. And I think you saw the result of that tonight.
Absolutely. So this does put you in a number one contender match. We know the possible people you could be playing. You could be playing, like Amaru said, Igor Kasich. You could be playing Matthew Shen. You could be playing me, or you could be playing Tony Durso. Of those four names, who do you hope to see in the number one contender match?
I would not have won the championship if Igor Kasich had not had a child. So I wish Igor deserves some well wishes on my part. So I'll root for Igor there, and at least get him his chance. He had to give up his shot at the title, or to get to the title match. So hopefully he can get over that hump and make it this time.
Absolutely, Kirk. Thank you so much. I'm sure whoever's going to be facing you, better keep better have their sirens up, because you showed you are not a threat to be taken lightly. I'm going to put you backstage to talk with Dylan. Dylan, it seems like everyone's Dr. Frankenstein tonight, because everyone is calling out Igor. Amaru wants Igor. Kirk wants Igor. No, but for real. Like you said, Amaru did not play a bad game, just Kirk. It cannot be understated. This is the most dominant performance we have ever seen in a singles match. 21 points, tying the singles point record. A perfect game. Whoever is playing Kirk in that number one contender match better be ready. But on behalf of Kirk, on behalf of Amaru, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Pacing the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Dylan Van Thine. Have a great.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.